morning. So today we are going to tackle about division of integers. Pero kailan nga ba natin nagagamit yung division? The goal of the division is to see how many equal groups or how many in each group when sharing fairly. So when we talk about sharing, that is an example of division, right? So kapag nagkakaroon ng hatian, yun ay example ng division. So let us say you have 10 pieces of 5 peso coins. Then you're going to share 2 pieces of 5 peso coins to your 4 companions. So ibig sabihin, you are 5 in the group at meron kang 10 pirasong tigli 5 piso and you're going to give tigda 2 coins sa bawat isa sa kasamahan mo. Okay? So mayroong hatian or mayroong pag-share na nangyayari. So, nagsishare ka sa iyong mga kasama ng tigda 2 coins, no? Na tigli 5 piso. How many coins are left to you? So, nagsishare ka sa 4 sa kanila ng tigda 2 coins. So, may natitira sa iyong 2 pirasong coins. So, how many times you share the coins with your companions including what is left to you? So, ibig sabihin, nahati mo yung 10 pirasong coins sa 5 beses. Okay? Dahil 5 kayong lahat sa isang grupo and then tigda 2 ang bigay mo sa bawat isa sa kanila. So, ibig sabihin, you are able to share your coins, okay, into 5% equally. Kasama ka na doon. Alright? So, let us proceed. But before we go on to division of integers, let us have a short review about multiplication of integers. Why? Simply because multiplication is the inverse of division. If you divide by a given numbers and then multiply by the same number, or if you divide by a given number and then multiply by the same number, you will arrive at the same number you started with. So multiplication has the opposite effect to division. And since here we're talking about integers, so meron akong other video about integers. I'll put the link below para mas masundan nyo if ever. And then just a short recap. So when we say about integers, it is positive and negative whole numbers. Alright? So, multiplication of integers ay mayroong mga rules. So ito ay the product of two integers with the same sign is positive, and the product of two integers with different signs is negative. For examples, we have here 3 times 5. So ayan, kapag nakita nyo na walang sign, that is understood na positive yung digit na iyan. So we have here 3 times 5. Sabi dito, kapag yung dalawang integers daw ay pareho ng sign, so pareho sila ng sign, so yung sign na kanyang sagot or yung kanyang product is positive. So we have 3 times 5 that are both positive. That is why positive yung ating sagot. The other one is the product of two integers with different signs is negative. So we have here 3 times negative 5. Kung napansin nyo, positive yung isa, negative yung isa. According to the rule, kapag hindi pareho ng sign yung dalawang number na minumultiply natin, yung kanyang product is negative. That is why the answer is negative 15. Okay? So let us proceed to our topic. A, we have here A divided by B is equal to C. A is our dividend, B is the divisor, and C is the quotient. Alright? So, gaya na sinabi ko kanina, multiplication or division is the inverse of multiplication. Let's say, if A times B is equal to C, then C divided by A is equal to B. For example, we have 10 times 5 is equal to 50, and 50 divided by 10 is equal to 5. Right? So, gaya ng multiplication of integers, yung division of integers ay mayroon ding rules. Okay? But we have here, okay, I'm sorry. I-identify muna natin our dividend here. We have here example 50 divided by 10. So, the sign of our dividend is positive. And the sign of our divisor is also positive. So, yung quotient natin will be positive. So, paano tayo nag-come up sa ganitong sagot? Okay, simple lang. We follow the rules. Okay, so gaya ng multiplication of integers, meron din tayong rules sa division of integers. Una, the quotient of two positive integers is positive. So, for example, we have 4 divided by 4. So, pareho silang positive. So, yung sagot niya ay, of course, magiging positive. So, 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1 or positive 1. Okay? Another is 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2. Alright? So, another one is the second rule is the quotient of two negative integers is positive. So we have here, example, negative 12 divided by negative 4 is equal to positive 3. Kung napansin nyo, pareho silang negative. Alright? So kung pareho silang negative, yung sagot niya ay magiging positive. Negative divided by negative is positive. Alright? Another one is negative 15 divided by negative 3. That is positive 5. Okay? So another rule is the quotient of two unlike signs is negative. Ibig sabihin, hindi pareho ang kanilang sign. Okay? O yung given natin ay mayroong pagkakaiba sa sign. So we have here negative 12 divided by 4. So, tapos or magkaiba sila ng sign. Sa ating dividend, meron tayo negative, and here meron tayong positive. So, ang ating quotient will be negative. So, negative 12 divided by 4 is equal to negative 3. So, if ever, 15 divided by negative 3. So, if ever ganito, positive naman si dividend, negative naman si divisor. But, ibig sabihin nun, unlike sign pa rin sila, yung dalawang ito. So, 15 divided by negative 3, the answer is negative 5. Okay? So, as a recap, or to sum it up, the quotient of two positive integers is positive. So, we have positive divided by positive is equal to positive. The quotient of two negative integers is positive. So, if we have negative divided by negative is equal to positive. And the last one is the quotient of two unlike signs is negative. So we have positive divided by negative is equal to negative, and negative divided by positive is equal to negative. So those are the rules for division of integers class. At napakahalaga matutunan niyo ito because once alam niyo yung mga rules ng integers or ng 4 operations, no? Yung operations of integers, magiging madali na lang sa inyo yung algebra. Alright? So we have here more examples and I want to give you time to solve it. So pwede nyo i-pause yung video para masagutan ito and then let's answer after you answer the given. Okay? So you can play it again. Okay, so ito na yung sagot. Pag natapos nyo nang gawin, pwede nyo na i-play ulit yung video. So 18 divided by 6, we have 3. Pareho silang positive. That is why ang ating sagot ay positive rin. Negative 54 divided by 2 is equal to negative 27. So since magkaiba sila ng sign, so ang ating sagot ay negative. Alright? So we also have 100 divided by negative 4, that is negative 25. So unlike sign, so we are dividing two unlike sign. So that is why the quotient is negative. Next one is negative divided by negative 50. So pareho silang negative. So ibig sabihin magiging positive yung quotient natin. And 100 divided by 50 is 2. So the answer is positive 2. The last one is negative 120 divided by 4 is equal to negative 30. Dahil we are dividing two unlike signs. Okay? So I hope you understand. Pero what if the given are in a statement, no, or problem solving siya? So we have here examples ng problem solving na involve ang division of integers. Okay? Number 1, Joanne borrowed 5 pesos a day to buy lunch. She now owes 65 pesos. How many days did Joanne borrow 5 pesos? So, ibig sabihin si Joanne, nangungutang siya ng tig-5 piso araw-araw para makabili ng kanyang makakain for lunch. Then, meron na siyang total na 65 pesos na nautang. So, ilang araw daw si Joanne nanghihiram ng tig-5 piso para umabot ng 65 pesos yung kanyang nautang. Okay? So, to solve for that, we have negative 65. Bakit negative 65 ito? Bakit hindi siya 65 or hindi siya positive 65? So, we use negative 65 here because we borrowed. Okay, so Joanne borrowed, di ba? Dahil nangungutang si Joanne, ibig sabihin she has nothing, she has no money. So kapag nangungutang ka, that is negative. Alright, nagiging positive lang yun kapag may pera kang hawak. But since you don't have money yet, so nangungutang siya ng 5 peso a day, so negative 5 a day, and then umabot na siya ng 65. So ibig sabihin yung utang niya lahat ay umabot ng 65, so negative 65 yon. Okay, dahil inutang niya iyon. And then, divided by kung magkano yung inuutang niya araw-araw. So, that divided by negative 5 peso. Okay? So, ito yung halaga ng kanyang inuutang araw-araw. Okay? Because she has no money, ibig sabihin, 0 talaga siya. So, nanghiram siya. So, negative yon pag nanghiram. So, nagiging negative 5. Okay? So, negative 65 divided by negative 5, the answer is 13. So ibig sabihin, yung pera na 65 pesos or yung total na 65 pesos na utang niya iyon or nalikom niya iyon sa loob ng 13 araw. And here, positive na siya because we are dividing two numbers, two digits or two numbers, two integers na mayroong parehong sign. So, negative divided by negative is positive. And as you can see, nagiging positive yung sagot natin. Also, because sa loob ng 3 araw ay naka-earn siya ng money, although inutang niya yun, naka-earn siya ng money or naka-earn siya ng money upang mabili niya ng pagkain. Okay? Or nakabili siya ng pagkain because naka-earn siya ng money mula sa kanyang nautang. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, to answer to the question, how many days did Joanne borrow 5 peso? Si Joanne borrowed 5 pesos in 13 days. Ibig sabihin, sa loob ng 13 araw siya nanghihiram ng tig-5 piso. Okay? So, another example is, Mr. Andrews dug a 20 feet deep hole in his backyard. If he dug 5 feet per hour, how long did it take him? Okay, so ibig sabihin, naghukay si Mr. Andrews, okay, sa kanyang backyard. Ay mayroon na siyang 20 feet na lalim na kanyang nahukay. So kung sa bawat oras ng kanyang paghukay, ay mayroon siyang nahukay na 5 feet, no, yung lalim, bawat oras. So gaano niya katagal nahukay yung 20 feet? So we have here, to solve for that, we have negative 20. Ayan na naman. Bakit negative ulit? Because we are talking about yung nahukay niya or yung lalim below the ground. Okay? So if we're talking about above the ground, yun yung positive. Okay? Yung above the ground. But here, we're talking about lalim. Yung lalim ng nahukay. So, negative. Yung sukat natin is pa-negative. Okay? Mula sa ground, pa-negative siya yung sukat natin. So, meron siyang total na 20 feet. So, gagawin natin negative 20 divided by, nakahukay siya ng 5. Okay? Bawat oras. So, since pailalim siya, kaya negative yung gagamitin natin. So, we have here negative 5. So, pareho sila ng sign, ibig sabihin, magiging positive yung quotient natin. So, 20 divided by 5 is 4. So, negative divided by negative is positive 4. Okay? So, we follow the rules and then, bakit siya naging positive? Because, sa loob ng 4 na oras sa kanyang pagtatrabaho ay mayroon siyang nagawa which was nakapaghukay siya ng 20 feet na lalim. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, si Mr. Andrew naghukay ng 4 na oras upang maabot niya yung ganitong kalalim, yung 20 feet na lalim. Okay? So, nagawa niya iyon sa loob ng 4 na oras. Okay? This is to answer to the question, how long did it take him? So, it took him 4 hours to dig a 20 feet deep na hukay. Okay? So, that's all for today. And I just want to share kung paano natin ma-apply also yung division in real life or in values. Okay? So, as what I said earlier, division is about sharing. Okay? When we talk division, we also talk about sharing. So, if we share positive traits, positive vibes, so that is something good. If we share about negative traits or negative vibes, that is something bad. So for our life, it is important to always share good characters, always share good manners, positive vibes to anyone, because sharing is caring. Okay? So that's all for today, class. I hope may natutunan kayo. Don't forget to click subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified on my next video. Thank you and stay safe.